Hey everybody, and welcome back to Snoopy and the Great Mystery Club. This is a game that came out last Friday, so I've been playing it a little bit over the weekend, and we are going to bring you part 2 today. Now, at the end of the last episode, Peppermint Patty's football equipment had gone missing.
Football equipment, it's all gone.
I'm sure it'll turn up.
But if I don't have it, I won't be able to play later. We have to find my equipment.
And that sounds like a job for the Mystery
We'll
Club.
find your equipment.
So that's where we're going to start today's episode. All right. If you guys are enjoying Snoopy and the Great Mystery Club on the channel, hit that like button to let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It helps us to grow the channel, and you never miss an episode of content. Now, in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, it tells you what you're supposed to do next. Find evidence related to the missing equipment in the gymnasium. So, here we are in the gym. I've switched over into my detective outfit with my magnifying glass. And we're looking for either pathfinding, which shows you where footprints are, or sighting, which gives us a little hint of things.
Interesting there.
All right, nothing there. So we've covered most of the gym here. Oh, except for those boxes over there. I'm guessing maybe that's the last thing we can... Yeah, there we go. Remove the boxes, and there's a clue here. Linus's football jersey. The name Van Pelt and the number 50 are printed on it.
A football jersey.
And it belongs to Linus.
Let's find him then. Maybe he knows where my uniform is.
All right, so now we need to go find Linus near the park. Okay, so if I pull up my map in the school, it just shows the map of the school. So we need to run outside and check our map out there. So the exit to the school is right over here. There we go. Okay, so if I pull up my map now, you can see Linus is all the way down at the other end of the map. Down at the end of the city park. It looks like he's right near the forest. So we got to cut through that football field, go down the street, and find Linus. All right, let's go in search of Linus. Okay, so I just ran straight down from the school. The park is over here on the right. I am also keeping an eye out for the bus stops, which serve as fast travel stops. But I'm not seeing any, which is kind of frustrating. All right, so this is the end of the park, right? So Linus should be over here. There we go. There's Linus. Linus!
Hello, Charlie Brown. Hello, Peppermint Patty.
Hi, Linus. We found your football jersey in the gym.
And my equipment is missing.
I don't know where it is. We should ask Franklin. He was carrying a box earlier. Maybe it was full of football equipment.
I'd rather there were cookies in the
If
box.
it was football equipment, then maybe my jersey fell out of that box. Anyway, last I saw, he was at the playground. You should look for him there. Maybe he can help.
Linus at the thinking wall. If you are uncertain of what to do, you can come talk to him. So he provides clues if you get stuck. All right, so now we need to head back to the school playground, which means we have to run all the way back there. Yep, this is exactly what I was starting to get a little worried about in part 1. There is a history in video games of making you run back and forth as a way of just stretching out the amount of playtime in the game while really adding nothing to the actual gameplay. And I kind of fear that's where this game is heading. All right, back to the school. Now, if I remember correctly, the playground was outside the cafeteria. which was over this way. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, what's this? Comic strip collected. Comic strips can be read at the blue newspaper box. Oh, so that's another collectible to go with the lollipops, the yellow bird friends, and the marbles. So it seems like the game has a fair number of collectibles for us to find. And I'll do my best to find them all for you during our playthrough of this. Okay, so that's some more marbles. And it looks like that's it. All right, so let me pull up my map for a second. Yeah, the playground is back there, so you exit, you go into the cafeteria, make a right, go through the hallway, and then into the playground. All right, so we run over here. This will take us into a hallway, and that will lead us to the playground. Just making sure there's nothing hidden in the lockers here, and there isn't. So let's head into the playground. All right, so we need to find traces of Franklin. Equipment box and tracks. This is where the equipment boxes were delivered. There's a missing box and a trail on the ground. Do you guys see a trail? Because I'm not seeing a trail here. Is there something else I'm supposed to find here? There must be another clue. Okay, here we go.
Hey,
Inspect.
look over here. Isn't this Franklin's helmet? So he was here. Linus was right.
There are also footprints on the ground. Maybe they'll lead us to him.
Time to bring out my trusty magnifying glass once again. Oh, and now there are footprints here? So I had to do this first. So the game is very linear, which can be kind of a problem. Because when I was over here, it told me about these tracks, but I couldn't find the tracks because I hadn't found the other
Looks
clue
like
first.
He went that way.
But the path is blocked by this gate.
It's a good thing he didn't lock the door behind him. Eh, Chuck?
All right, all right.
That's just lazy game design. All right.
These tracks lead right to a pile of dirt.
That's strange. I don't see Pigpen around here anywhere.
We can solve that mystery later, Chuck. First, we need to find Franklin and see what he knows about my football equipment.
You're right. Let's go to Franklin's house. And if we're lucky, maybe he has a shovel we can use.
Guys?
That way, we can come back and dig up whatever's buried here.
Hello? Okay, that was weird. Little bit of a glitch there. All right. So, follow the footprints to Franklin's house. And you cannot run while you're following the footprints. That's a little frustrating. Okay, where is Franklin's house? Okay, so that's it right over there. So we just have to run down the street, and we should eventually hit Franklin's house on the left. Yeah, we're not going to cross the street. Let's just run down the street and see if we can get to Franklin's house. Periodically check. Yep, okay, still heading in this direction. Hopefully he didn't make any stops along the way. Oh, another comic. 20 comic strips are hidden throughout the game. They can be read at the blue newspaper box. Okay, so there's 20 of them. And this is our second one. So if I bring it over here, and then you can click on the comics. Oh, and you can read them, and they're the old Peanuts comics. Oh, this is great. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make sure I collect all 20 of these. I used to read these growing up. That is so cool. All right. I still don't know what the red mailboxes are for. Maybe that's something that'll come up later. So let's just keep heading in this direction because Franklin's house should be, right here. Okay. Hey, Franklin. What's up,
So
bud?
you see, Peppermint Patty's football equipment has gone missing. Linus saw you carrying a box he thought might be filled with football equipment.
I'm sorry, Charlie Brown. I'm only on uniform laundry every other week. And this isn't my assigned week.
Then what was in the box?
It was full of parts for a soapbox car I'm working on. But I have a problem.
Of course you do.
On the way home, some of the parts fell out. And I can't go back to look for them because I have to stay home for my guitar lesson.
We can find them for you.
Sure we can. We're the Mystery Club.
While we're here, could we borrow a shovel? It'll help us with our investigation.
Sure thing. Here you go.
So tell us, you were seen with a box at the playground. Were you carrying it anywhere else?
Yes. Besides the school playground, I went past the garage and through the football field on my way home.
Then that's where we'll look for your soapbox car parts.
If I may get on a soapbox myself, we will totally solve this case. Oh, Pirate Snoopy, press R2 repeatedly to dig mounds of dirt. And we've seen a bunch of those mounds of dirt scattered around the map already. So I just dig up. And what do we got? Do we find something? Oh, more marbles. So now, of course, we have to go all the way back to the playground and dig up those mounds of dirt. All right, so there is one right outside the playground. So let's dig this up and see what it is. It was, okay, so some more marbles. Now we have to enter the elementary school. There are an excessive amount of loading screens between these things. I'm cutting them out for you because there's no reason for you to have to sit through it. And so let's dig some stuff up. Let's see. Pirate Snoopy will uncover the treasure. Arg. What do we got here? More marbles. All right, let's just move around because there were a bunch of mounds of dirt here. Okay, wait, this looks promising. Is this a, looks like a wheel. All right. So, oh, go to the football field. I was supposed to go to the football field first, guys. Well, I'm here, so I'm just going to keep digging up all the mounds of dirt here and see if we can... there's nothing in this one. Rather than go to the football field and have to come back, I'm just going to try and do everything here and hope the game lets me do that without breaking. Okay, what is this? A large bolt, way bigger than others. Okay, that's... maybe that is part of the soapbox. Something in there? I thought I saw something. Nope, apparently not. Guess I'm just hallucinating. All right, another mound of dirt here. And we got it. Is that another wheel? All right, so that looks like a second wheel. So we got 2 wheels and a bolt. Hopefully we need all this stuff. I'm sure we're going to need it at some point. What is this? Marbles! Yeah, again, just like in part 1, I'm having a lot of trouble saying the word marbles while I'm playing this game. I don't know why. All right, come over here. It's a third wheel! Oh, what? Why am I freezing here? Huh. All
That should
right.
be all the wheels we need.
Okay, guys, I keep getting some freezes now. Okay, so this, what is this? A nail? Oh, a screwdriver. So is this, I think this is everything. Oh, wait, there's one more here. Why is it not letting me? Okay, the game might be a little buggy. And there was nothing there. After all that, there was nothing there. All right, so now, well, it still says to go to the football field in the upper right-hand corner, even though Charlie Brown said I could go back to Franklin. So let's head over to the football field. Yes, I will cut out the loading screen. And we will run across the street to the football field to see if there's something special we're supposed to do there. So what are you guys thinking of Snoopy and the Great Mystery Club so far? Let me know down in the comments if this is something you want to see more of on the channel. It's Violet.
Hey, Violet, isn't that one of Franklin's soapbox car parts?
I don't know what it is.
That's Franklin's. Can we have it? The Mystery Club took up the case of the missing soapbox car parts.
You started the club without me? Well, in that case, you could have it. But it'll cost you.
Cost us? But I don't have any money.
Let's see how good you are at kicking field goals.
Good grief. Not again.
And it'll cost you 5 marbles. I have to get something out of this.
Maybe see if you can get us some cookies,
Don't
too.
worry, Chuck. I've got this. You helped warm my kicking leg up already anyway.
Give 5 marbles. Okay, so now we know some of the reason you need marbles. And this is the mini game. We did this in part 1 originally. You have to hit X when it goes up past the green line on the left, and then you have to hit X a second time on the meter in the middle. So, X, and it's good! And you get 3 attempts to do it. Now, depending on how well you do, you will get 1 to 3 lollipops for this. Now, we're going to nail all 3 of them, so we'll get 3 lollipops when this is over. And we still don't know what the lollipops are for, but it told us we were going to need them to get to the final chapter of the game.
There you go, Violet. Soapbox car part, please.
A deal's a deal. Here you go.
Thank you, Violet.
You're welcome. Maybe I can join in on your next mystery?
And we have obtained the soapbox break. All right, so return to Franklin. But he also said he went to the garage. So I want to run over there before we head back to Franklin. Because I have a really bad feeling that if we go straight back to Franklin, he's just going to make us go to the garage next anyway. Because that's what this game is starting to turn into. Oh, comic in the pumpkin patch. How do I get here? I can't get past the leaves? Really? All right, I'm probably going to have to get something like a leaf blower or a rake to get past the leaves later on. Now, the garage was this way. And while I do that, let me just mention the mini games. They're not particularly hard. The game seems like it's geared for a very young crowd, so nothing is particularly challenging here. Let me just pull up my map a second. Yeah, okay, so we are close to the garage. It's right there. And once you finish the minigame the first time, a station appears near the minigame, so you can practice as much as you need to get better if you need to. Okay, anything over here? Trash cans? No clues.
Everything's normal here.
All right, so let's head in here. So there should be a part here because he said he stopped here on the way home. Do I need to change back into... Oh, wait, here we go.
This
Inspect.
should be a good place to find a steering wheel.
Okay, so we have to find a steering wheel here. Okay, wait. Use the left stick to move the magnifying glass. Press X to confirm your choice. You have 3 attempts to find the object. So we have to find... Okay, find that. Well, it's right over there on the boxes on the left. That's right there. Yeah. Again, not particularly hard challenges here.
There we go. A perfect steering wheel for the perfect soapbox racer. Let's get back to Franklin.
And we have obtained the soapbox steering wheel. So now we have to go back to Franklin's house with all of the soapbox racer parts. And there's no bus stop here for fast travel, so I gotta run all the way back. We're back! We found your stuff.
All your soapbox car parts, Franklin.
Great! Thank you very much. May I ask one more favor from you?
No, you may
Another
not.
case of mystery and intrigue for us to solve?
Well, sort of. I need a special glue to hold some of these parts together. Marcy can make exactly what I need.
Can't you just ask her yourself?
I'm waiting for my painting teacher to arrive. I lead a very active Tuesday, you know.
A very active
Don't worry,
Tuesday.
We'll get that
I
special
like
glue
that.
for Marcy for you.
Sounds like a sticky situation to me. Arg. That was punny, matey. Okay, so now we have to run all the way back to the school, the arts and crafts room, to find Marcy. So yes, this game very much is going to involve you running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm gonna dig up what's here. Maybe it's something interesting. Nope, more marbles. All right, but you know what, guys? That's where we're gonna end this episode of Snoopy and the Great Mystery Club. I have very mixed feelings about it so far. I mean, as a Peanuts fan, I think it's fun. And if you are a hardcore Peanuts fan, I can definitely recommend it to you. But it's a lot of running back and forth, a lot of fetch quests. It's not a really great game, at least so far. I mean, I'm only 45 minutes into it, so it could still turn things around. But at the price they're asking for it, I have some reservations about recommending it to you. But that's it for today. If you guys are enjoying it on the channel, hit that like button to let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It helps us to grow the channel, and you never miss an episode of content. We'll be back tomorrow with another video for you. Thanks for watching.